been 1, 2, 3 weeks and 3 days. I forgot about that really weird one I spent hungover in bed. Since maybe it was 4. No, it's been 3 days. 3 weeks and 3 days, 8 of which are hazy and a blur, so do they count as 1 day? Maybe 2 at a stretch?
It's been 2 weeks of this bullshit. Everyone's acting like the whole world has ended. I'm just bored. Why can't this be like an STD? Horrible to catch, but difficult to, you know?
I didn't want to go.
Go out for a drink. Maybe a little boogie. At least I had one last good night. He was nice, good looking, exactly what I wanted. I thought maybe something could come of it. Like a relationship. We'd even arranged to go get a coffee a few days later. Only affected old people anyway. I know, that's a really stupid and dangerous way to think. But you know, we gays think with our dicks.
There was a sense of doom in the air. We all knew something was coming, some sort of life-changing phenomenon. So we decided to have one last hurrah before something happened. I remember why I was tired. The library, with a flickering light, straight out of a horror film. Alone, sitting, staring at a screen filled with words which I wrote but don't understand anymore. I have a theory that all those books gathering dust on the shelves are slowly sucking my soul into their blank pages. You're working yourself too hard, he says. Hugh's face I know, but voice I do not.
It was like a fairy tale. An R-rated, postmodern, pornographic fairy tale. Yeah. We'd been talking on Grindr for a few days. Quite a while actually. About a week, which in gay terms practically means we are married.
Married to the idea of never meeting him. I don't know why I kept talking to him. I guess I just like the attention.
We still hadn't met that yet though. He works so hard.
Check my phone. Messenger, email, Tinder, Instagram, Grindr, YouTube, Sky News. My finger automatically opens Grindr. Shit, I'm in the library. Top right, drag down control center, lower screen brightness. There. No one should be able to see. Was it shame or embarrassment?
Embarrassment is something I got over years ago. In fact, the last time I was properly embarrassed was when I forgot to turn my phone on silent and the Grindr notification went off in class. Everyone turned back to look at me. And instead of making myself disappear, took out my phone, opened up the app to see a dick pic, and took my sweet time replying.
Oh, he's messaged again.
So anyway, I thought, fuck it. Maybe he'll want to see me tonight, and I asked him out for a drink.
You're working too hard. We should grab a drink, he says. I make up some excuse. I don't actually want to meet him. It's just a game. And if I'm the only one playing, I can't lose.
Shit. Oh well, not gonna let that stop me from enjoying a drink.
A message from my flatmate Dana. She never takes no for an answer. It is 7 p.m. I've been in this soul-sucking, dusty room for 8 fucking hours. Fuck it. I'll grab a drink with Dana at the student bar. We'll grab a drink, head home, cook some pasta, crack open a bottle of wine, have a bitch, go to bed, rinse and repeat. Pack up my stuff, grab my coat, and tell Dana I'll meet her at the student bar. It's cold for a March. It was cold. It is quite a warm April.
The student bar was packed. I know, terrifying to imagine now, but it was normal back then. I see Callum by the bar and I go over and smack his ass as a greeting. Callum is straight, unfortunately, but I'm always one for trying.
It is packed. Well, if I don't catch it tonight, then I guess I'll be fine. I've had a cold before. I text Dana, telling I've arrived, and she tells me she's at the bar.
Callum gives me the side eye. The girl he was chatting to smiles at us and then walks away carrying 4 shots of tequila. Thanks a lot. Just chatting her up, you arsehole. It's fine. I'll make it up to you. 4 shots of tequila, please.
We spot a couple of students leave and pounce on the 2 chairs that they left behind. Dana appears, carrying 4 shots of tequila. You know, I'm not one to turn down free drinks, but it is 7:15 p.m, you psycho. Cheers to you too, she says.
Cheers.
She tells me about this adorable gay couple she saw in the bar. Thought he was hitting on me TBH, but I guess not. You know bisexuals exist, right? I say. Why can't you have a cute Instagram boyfriend like that, she tells me. Completely ignoring me. You should get verified, and then you can get me free drinks. I down my shot and head to the bar to grab a couple glasses of wine. Love the student diet.
Then I see him.
Oh, then I see him see me. Fuck.
Damn, he's looking good. Not as tired and stressed out as he claims to always be. I guess that's a good thing since he's here now. Callum notices me looking at him and laughs. I've shown him his profile before. Just don't catch corona, he says. I flip him off. Fuck it. I'm going in.
Oh shit, he's clumsily wading his way through the crowd. He's not as tall as he said on his Grindr profile. 6'2" my ass, maybe 6 foot at a stretch. Also, definitely bottom vibes from the looks of him, so I guess that was another lie. Not like it matters. It's not like anything's gonna happen. I try to catch Dana's eye, but she's looking down at her phone. I whip out my phone and try to text her, but the facial recognition isn't working.
Fancy seeing you here. Got tired of the library?
Oh, shit. Yeah, I figured I needed a drink. Oh, fuck's sake, Dana, look over here.
He seems a little nervous. Nothing like what alcohol can't fix. Are these glasses yours? Yeah, he says, not looking me in the eye. He's looking at his friend. Looks like the girl Callum was chatting up earlier. Well, if the stars align, maybe I won't be the only one getting lucky tonight.
He whips out his card and pays for my drink before I can even say anything. You owe me, he says and winks. Dana finally looks up from her phone and sees me. Is that your friend? My friend Callum was hitting on her earlier, he says. Fuck.
Really? Dana loves to play hard to get, he says. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but I feel like he's not talking about Dana. Callum sure loves a challenge.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I see you have a little space at your table. Do you mind if me and Callum,
Fuck!
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, sorry, not sure if Dana would be comfortable with that, you know?
Oh, that's fine. We'll just ask her.
Of course you guys can sit with us. Bitch. I down my glass of wine and head back to Dana, giving her my best death glare.
I grab Callum from the bar where he's chatting up another girl and propel him towards the table, throwing him next to Dana so I can sit next to him.
This is not how I planned my night to go. I think about the meaningless words on my laptop, sitting in my bag. I just want to be curled up in my duvet, preferably with a glass of wine, and cry away this bloody essay. But the wine and tequila is starting to make it hard to think.
I don't know if he isn't interested, if he's tired. I know what to fix.
Dana and his friend Callum are chatting away, totally not noticing either of us. He keeps staring at me. He's sitting uncomfortably close, with his leg pressed up against mine.
Someone moves past us, and I move my chair, using it as an excuse to press my leg against his.
We talk about nothing, really. We skip past the how are you, what do you do, been tired lately, since we covered that all already on Grindr.
He's much more articulate over text. He doesn't seem to like talking too much, but As time goes on, he becomes more and more chatty. It begins to slur a bit. I think it's funny, so I head to the bar to get him another shot.
As the wine and tequila begin to mix in my bloodstream, I realize he really isn't that bad. I stare at his arse as it sways left and right while he makes his way through the crowd. Still not attracted though, this is just the alcohol talking. Have another.
I really shouldn't. I know my limits.
Come on, it's a Friday.
I'm pretty sure I'm getting drunk.
Places his hand on my thigh. Leans closer, staring at me with puppy dog eyes. I down the shot.